Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Living with me, Bmerica. So we still got our wandering trader over here, but I don't think we're going to get too many good trades because, number one, I don't have any emeralds, and he's not selling anything, or he's not buying anything. So I guess today we will begin work on building a house. So let's see what kind of supplies we got. I usually go for the usual, like cobblestone, oak wood, and maybe some stone brick in there. If I have some andesite, I might use some polished andesite to make some pillars or something, just to add a little bit different texture in there. And let's see if I can find plenty of oak. I see a bunch of acacia, but I don't really like building with that. I don't like the look of the redwood, but so we'll just try to stick with oak, and maybe after we do a little bit of venturing, we can find some different trees. So either maybe some spruce or some dark oak. I really like the color of the dark oak. That's what most of my later bases end up looking or being built with, because I really like that darker color and everything else. So after a few minutes of searching around for wood, I actually came across a village, so I might just set up a house here and then use the village to kind of keep me going. So let's see what they got here. So it looks like they got plenty of different buildings. I'm not really too familiar with the new villager mechanics, but that's not too great a deal. Let's see about this guy. Leather dyed tunics. 6 leather for an emerald. That's not too bad. Might be able to find... Yeah, there's plenty of cows around, so I could start selling those. Let's see if we got any farmers anywhere. That'd be best for selling. I just have to find a way up this hill. Looks like I might just dig through, make a staircase. There we go. Here's a couple more houses. Let's see what's in those. I don't know if the banner signifies what kind of... So there's leather up there, so I can sell that if I find more. Wow, that is a steep cliff. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Nope. But I didn't die, so that's something. This one here's a weaponsmith, so that'll be good a little bit later on if I'm looking for any weapons. But right now I'm just trying to see if there's any way to make some emeralds in this village. And there is a brewing station down here, so I'm not seeing any farmers. Maybe that's one. I don't think I've ever seen any of the acacia villagers, so or savanna villagers, I guess. I don't know how he even got up here. Is he just not going to trade with me, I guess? Maybe he's too far away from whatever his building is, because I know they have to be close to their, I guess, respective buildings in order to trade. I just really want to find a farmer so that I can sell a bunch of this food and actually get back a little bit of, get a few emeralds so that I can start spending. There should be a chest in one of these that I can drop some stuff off in. I think this one here had a chest. Drop stuff off wherever I can find it. It wasn't that one. Maybe it was the one at the top of the hill. So I might just make a chest down here. Make this brewing station my base for a couple minutes while I get everything set up. Alright, and one crafting bench and chest later, I have some open room in my inventory, so I'm gonna eat some of these melons and see if I can find any more buildings that I might have missed. Most of the new village mechanics, they help out quite a bit when you're actually trying to trade with the villagers, but you have to definitely get used to the new mechanics before, because it's not really anything near what the old ones were. And I'll probably build up a wall just to protect these from mobs after a little bit. Oh, this one here might be a farmer, but there's nobody in here. There any nearby? Plenty of cows. 3 villagers gossiping, I guess. Huh. I wonder if llamas spit in this game, because it sounded like that one was getting ready to. Looks like there's also another house on that other tree there, behind that other tree there, so I'm gonna go over and check that out. And it looks like there's some seeds around here. I don't know if they changed up the way they actually grow crops, because it doesn't look like any of these have like plant beds around them. They got the little spot of water, but they don't really have anything else. And that is a baby zombie somewhere. This is a bigger room. I don't know. Maybe a stone cutter. So these here look like clay blocks. And that's glazed terracotta. So I guess they are somewhere. There's gotta be somebody somewhere around here. So this village, I guess, doesn't have any villagers? Or farmer villagers? Here's an iron golem. So I wonder if their doors got broken down or something. It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a zombie. Guess I'll use my axe. Hopefully all these villagers don't die before I can save them. That is a lot of zombies. Oh jeez. 4 zombies, right? All together. I gotta say, this isn't the best situation I've ever been in. Alright, I'm gonna stand up here, regain my health. Maybe if I cover up this, that iron golem will start attacking them. Yep, that's what it looks like. Or it just allows these zombies to come get me. Ah. Alright, so now I gotta go venture back over there, and hopefully I don't lose too much of my stuff. All my expensive stuff was in my chest, so I'm not too worried about like my diamonds and stuff, but I definitely don't want to lose all that other stuff that I had. And there's some more zombies, so I'm gonna try to outrun them. And there's plenty of food in that village, specifically melons right now, so I'm not too worried about running out of food or, you know, sprinting, using up a lot of my hunger bars. So I definitely don't see any villagers now, but hopefully they're all inside. Looks like that iron golem took care of the zombies that were over here. And I think I just grabbed everything. That's where I died right there, so. And now I gotta get away from this zombie. I'm really hoping that they're... Alright, 2 creepers outside. That's great. So I don't know what the purpose of the blacksmith's table is, because you can't actually open it by right-clicking or clicking it. I don't know if you have to do it with like a tool. You have to have a certain tool to work on it. Maybe a hammer or something. I haven't really done a whole lot with the 1.14 game, so I'm not sure too much about it. So I think that I will come back once it is daytime and I don't have to worry about as many of these mobs attacking me. Alright, and after waiting for a little while, I'm going to head out, and hopefully I can find some villagers still alive and see if I can do any trading with them. I really don't want to go out there with those creepers right there. There's one down. And that wasn't great, but didn't do too much damage, so I can work with that. And let's try to fill it back in this hole a little bit. So I know TNT now drops everything. I don't know if creeper explosions do though. Doesn't look like it because I'm missing quite a bit of stuff. Alright, let's see if any villagers are still kicking. There's some armor, so I can put that on. And that's actually my first suit of armor. So hopefully I can find these villagers because I really need to do some trading. I guess the ones down here all got eaten by zombies because I'm not seeing any. There's some more pathways over here, so maybe I don't know if there's more terrain up here or more houses over here I just missed earlier. Here's some cows, but I don't think that really tells me that there's any villagers over here. There's a pathway right here, so but it looks like this is where it ends. So I'm just gonna look over this mountain and see if I can see anything else. Got a desert biome and the mesa biome. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot around, but plenty of animals and a couple of different biomes, which will be nice because whenever I start making anything with glass, it'll be nice to have that desert biome. And it looks like there's another one on the other side of us, but it doesn't look like we got any more houses, so I'm just gonna see if I can find some villagers and get some trading done. So there are a couple of villagers still over here. Let me see if I can get this guy down. I don't want to push him off the cliff, but I need to get him down. And there's one floor. There's the second one. Hopefully that doesn't consider me getting damaged by that, or that I damaged him, because otherwise his prices are going to get all kinds of jacked up. He doesn't want to trade with me, so I don't know if he won't trade until I trade with somebody else, maybe. Let's see if the weaponsmith has anything I can trade. Or armorsmith, I guess. No, it is weaponsmith. I don't have enough diamonds for any of his stuff. He just shakes his head at me, so. I don't know if I didn't see any villagers up top, but I guess I can go look and see if I can find any. It also looks like I'm going to need to make another chest because I am running out of room. There's a sheep, and it's already dyed black, so, or dark gray, I don't know, but that'll be nice to work with. There's a lot of ink over here, so I guess there's a lot of squids in this river. I know that's where they're supposed to spawn, like it's supposed to be a heavy spawn point now. I don't know if it depends on what biome the river's in, but or what biome it flows between, but I guess we can figure that out. So there's a couple of leather, which I know that one of them we're buying, but I don't know if he got attacked by the zombies or not. I also don't know if ringing the bells up top actually do anything or not. I'm not seeing any villagers down here, so I'm assuming that they got attacked by the zombies, which is really upsetting because there was only one of them that actually bought anything. So I wonder if I like feed them. I don't know if feeding them with bread will actually make them like you enough so that that one villager might trade with me, or if it, you know, unlocks more trades. Here is a bale of hay, so I can take that and turn it into some bread and then give it to those villagers and see what happens. It's nice that this village has a iron golem, but it's not really useful when the village just completely goes over this mountain. Is this tunnel also part of the village, or is this something else? Looks like it's just kind of a cave. I wonder if the villages actually construct caves if they're nearby. So I might actually open up the, like put a tunnel through this mountain and see if that helps with the villagers too. Alright, so let's go over to the crafting table and make some bread and trade it with these guys and see what happens. They're definitely looking at me, but I don't know that I actually helped them out any. I think this means the wheat's grown. Yeah. So I just gotta look for those yellow ones. I only found 2 though, so I don't know if this is. I guess that one's not done. It has to be like this whitish color. Yeah, that one gave me one. So I don't think that one's completely grown yet, but I'm not really seeing too many other plants. There's one. I just want to find enough to make a couple more pieces of bread and see if I can breed these villagers. Not sure where the aren't. Well, that didn't go great. First the villager's getting attacked by a zombie, and then there we go. Now he should be able to get out of there. And let's try to give him another. Huh. So I just saw that the villagers can actually like come over to corners and sleep in beds through the walls. So now he has quite a bit of food. I guess I can't trade with him during night. And I need this guy to... I don't know if he can't get to his bed. Maybe he's one of the houses at the top. I don't have any supplies to make a bed. I wonder if I give him melon. Is it any food or does it have to be bread? Looks like it has to be bread. So I'm gonna keep searching for a little bit more wheat, and hopefully I can give him the rest of it. So I'm hoping covering him up like this will protect him through the night, and then hopefully I'll be able to find enough wheat while I'm searching through these different fields to actually give him some, because I don't have any bone meal yet, but I could go hunt some skeletons, but I don't really have the resource to go do that. Alright, now back on top of the hill. Let's see if we can find any more wheat. So I don't know if the llamas actually do anything with the villagers, or if it's just kind of like having some more animals nearby the village. It'd be pretty cool if the villagers actually tamed them and stuff, but and now I'm getting attacked again, so I'm just gonna get out of here because I don't really want to have to worry about fighting them right now. And I also wish melons actually healed up your health bar and stuff a little bit better, but and it looks like I'm gonna die again, but yeah. But at least the village isn't too far away. Alright, so to keep this stuff from happening again, I'm gonna actually make myself a full suit of iron armor. And then I might also make some iron weapons, but I do not have any wood right now, so I'm gonna have to go get that from over at the village. First, let's suit up, and then we'll be able to travel over there. Oh, the achievement's actually called suit up whenever you get a suit of iron armor, so that's pretty sweet. I was just saying suit up, but I actually apparently know something. Alright, and back at the village for a third time. I am going to grab my stuff. And let's see. Where was I? I was looking for wheat to make some more bread. So I'm just going to keep going around and trying to grab some of that. Hopefully I can find at least 2 more, then I can give out 2 more pieces of bread. I also don't know if there's like a time restraint, so you have to give all the bread within a certain amount of time. I guess either way it should be helping my opinion in the village. Apparently if you save villagers, that will also give a really big boost to your popularity in the village, but I am not sure how to save them from being zombies. So for right now, we're just gonna hope that I can trade with them. And that is 6, so I'm going to get over this. Actually, I'll dig a trench through the mountains, so then I have a path across and I don't have to keep going up and down this hill. That was probably about the shortest tunnel I've ever built. Alright, so now let's see if we can. So that guy is still in his hole, and the other guy I think should be in this bed. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait till day, and then I will give them their piece of bread. And after I do that, it should be about time to end the video. So I am going to go in here, wait till day, and then I will be back. Alright, and it's daytime again, so let's go ahead and try to make that bread and see what happens. I'm going to go through so many of these melons with how little they actually help feed you. Alright, so just like that. It sounds like there's a skeleton outside, so I don't know if it has a helmet. No, it's under a tree. Alright, so I should just be able to run away, and it shouldn't be able to shoot me, I hope. Yeah. Oh, how is it running during the daytime? There it goes. I guess it just wasn't late enough in the morning. I thought as soon as the sun came up, then they started burning, but I guess there's actually a little bit after the sun comes up. It has to be at a certain point in the sky. So does ink not work as a dye? You have to actually make black dye now, I guess. Alright, so that guy's out. And I don't know where the other guy is. I guess they're trying to get to each other. So I don't know if these guys are actually homeless or if they have a job. And he just ran right past that. Give him one, and then I have to get up this mountain somehow. I don't understand how they keep getting up here. Like, there's not an easy way to get up to this specific point. And I just tossed that down the side of the mountain. So I guess I gotta kind of even this out. Otherwise they're just gonna keep standing here on the edge of this mountain. So I guess that means that they are jobless. I have no idea what them shaking their head at me means. But let's try to get them down and see. Or not. Or he just runs back up the side of the hill. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of this episode, and tomorrow we will pick up trying to get these two villagers to breed. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to keeping this series up.